vibes. Welcome to Hood View. You right here with Hood, having a hood conversation. I want to take the time out to say thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. We have topics, titles, thunders, and truth. Hopefully, you got your tea, your soda, or whatever kind of beverage you like of your choice or swallow. All right, high vibes. Just a quick read, okay? Um, the title should say, "League is up. The game is over. They got who they got the situation that they wanted, or situation. Yes. All right. So it's okay you feel the way you do. You're right. Okay. It's okay you feel the way you do. You're right. It's our first card. Okay. Just wanted to be clear. The game is over, or the game is over. They got whatever situationship that they wanted. Okay? Plans to bring you down. Hate that you have what they don't. Your own. Um. I knew it was something, y'all. In the midst of all the trials and tribulations and whatnot, I knew it was something because I was like, what was the deal about being like single? Like, what was the big deal about being single? Not in a hurry to get married or whatnot. Like, if it did happen, it happened like beautifully. You see what I'm saying? Naturally. Nothing is perfect or whatnot. But, God wants this, it feels right. And none of those situations ever felt right. So, single felt better. I knew something was something about that situation because I saw a lot of motherfuckers doing shit to make those relationships become those situationships, right? And being looked at or being confused or misconstrued as if you want something, you got to go out and get it. Yeah, faith without works is dead, but if it's for you, it's for you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to like push or pull. You shouldn't have to go through a whole lot of conflict or whatnot to have that. You don't have to go through a whole kind of conflict. I mean, mostly to live or whatnot. Yes, everybody has their own complications, trials and tribulations, but I'm saying genuinely, right? Just from the base. And I knew something was up. I did. Yo, what's good? What's good? I knew something was up, with all the dictations of, oh, you got to have a person. And then having a person is a wonderful thing, if it's genuine, if it's fair, if it's what you want and the other person wants, and there's no manipulation behind the scenes or whatnot, no push or pull, no codependency or whatnot. Is balanced, right? You love yourself, they love themselves, right? Nothing is perfect, right? And that's cool. But if it's not that, then you shouldn't have to force yourself into a situation just because of how the public is going to look at you, right? So I knew when I say the gig, because I'm like, damn, motherfuckers want to make you be fake so damn bad. Why are they doing that? It must be something going on behind the scenes. Aha, exhibit A. They asses done took a deal from the devil. They done sold a piece of their soul. You know? They done sold a piece of themselves and they see the light on you and they hoping that you'll sell a piece of yours too. And stop being yourself. Stop doing those little things that you've been doing that you enjoy just genuinely. It ain't hurting nobody. It's not a push or a pull. It's just something that you enjoy, right? But they steady trying to pull you away from that. Oh, you need to stop doing that. You're supposed to be doing this. This is the rules. So I knew the gig was up. So for this title, this is just the energy that's going on. Like the people that like tried to overthrow you or whatnot, try to make you feel some type of way, like something was wrong with you. You can't be a part of this group because you don't do this like this, or you're not devious enough, you're not nasty enough, you're not crazy enough, you're not evil enough, you know. And that's just the way it is. You wasn't, and God's rejection was for your protection. So, but now that the gig is up and what's going on behind the scenes that they were trying to hide all this time, and between hiding it, they were trying to convince you too. That this is the way. So you'll self sabotage yourself and sell a piece of your damn soul. And thank God you didn't, you know, right? What's good? What's good? From the LA. What's good? What's good? In London. It made me think about Nicki Minaj. Ruh, ruh, like a dungeon dragon. Ruh, ruh, like a dungeon dragon. I don't know why London made me feel like that. But it did. It did. Okay, so I guess let's dive in more about like since this is at the forefront, they got or the situation that they wanted and shit, and the game is over. I guess let's talk about it. Like, what information do we need to know about what's going on over there? Cause we safe. We safe. We're good. Since they want to like come to the forefront, let's let them come to the forefront. Okay. Let's get some hoppers. Let's see what comes out. We got the Ten of Pentacles that came out of verse, so it's like this money that they thought they got. It ain't that. This person need the money because they crazy as fuck. Shit, they can have it. This is what I'm hearing the person say. They can have it all now. I don't care no more. Just let me be free. Free me, Jesus. Free me. The King of Swords comes out. The Queen of Pentacles comes out. So we know that this could be element of air and earth. But we're going to say this could be Libra and Taurus energy. But this could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Right? So this situationship that they got into or whatever ain't panned out. Yeah, they had that money, but they need every dime, you know? They need every dime. And the gig, it was an illusion. This all could be yours. And they didn't touch not a damn dime. They got more stress within this situation than they did get peace. The Eight of Wands came out in reverse. Some missed messages, miscommunication, delays. They lost out on good connections possibly because of this. Like I said, they lost out on more than they gained. It was an illusion. And now they see it with this Page of Wands coming out. They got the message, or they recall in other situations that they was getting these messages, but it didn't dawn on them. Shit like Ike in the limo that hit Tina, it didn't hit them. I don't know. I don't know. It didn't hit them until now. That all that glitters is not gold. What that soul look like. They need that money. I need this money. The sun came out. A definite yes. Everything is out in the open. The gig is up. Ace of Pentacles is here. So it's like being offered something in to say, ooh, I got this, I got this, I got this, and it looks real good. And you there. It's almost like going in a room and it's Lola's flower. You go in there and it's a good, great, grand time and shit. All the snacks and goodies and stuff. But then you start thinking, like, I gotta go home. I gotta go do this. I gotta go start my project. And you can't find the front door. You stuck. Eight of Pentacles here. The Three of Pentacles here. And the Ace of Wands is here. So it's giving me like the vibe of who can I go? Who can I run to end this empty space that I'm having? Who can I run to when I need love? It's giving the vibe of who's gonna take this motherfucking curse off of me? Cause I feel like I'm cursed. You know, I feel like something has been attached to me. Yeah, something done been attached to this person. This person went with that person or whatever. They thought that was grand and great and stuff. They did damn roots or some shit. They did a spell on your ass. That's what the hell happened. And now your thing don't work properly. What's good, what's good? Your thing don't work properly or something's going on with your genitals. Is what I'm getting. This is 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, they went to some type of practitioner or book or something, looked up something. They maybe it's some old um, head spells that they was taught when they was young or whatever. This is not my forte. I'm just telling the story. But she learned this shit from one of her aunties or one of her just one of the old heads, older, you know, generation. Because I don't mean to be rude or disrespectful. Yes, she did. And they did that damn ritual together. Oh, you want to keep that man? Well, then do this. This is how you gonna keep that man. Do this. This is how you gonna keep that man. And burdens ever since, with justice and everything, celebrating, thinking about all the things that happened in the past or whatever, with all the celebration ish as they were being sucked dry. Their energy was being sucked dry, whatever. It's a bad, painful memory or whatnot, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, the Six of Cups came out, the Hangman came out, the King of Pentacles came out. Yeah, it was a painful, bad memory when they got into contract. Yeah, this person was dressing this person that was giving them the money, but it had spells all around it, and they was doing that to be able to harness these spells on this masculine or whatever. This is what I'm getting, y'all. We got the Hermit, we got the Nine of Cups, we got the Star, we got the Page of Swords, and we got the Ten of Swords. So it's like when this person didn't want this person no more, they started doing um, rituals and spells to end this person. But they wanted to be the star in this person's life. They wanted this person to be attached to them. And now they sitting here thinking about all of this because they wasted all their time. And they were told. They were told that this person did rituals and spells and shit. Yeah. They was told they were told they got a ahead of time type of premonition or something like that, or ahead of time message. Yep, and they just could not believe it was true. They didn't believe that shit till they start going through it. Yeah, they didn't believe, like, what are you talking about with magic? Trying to get you to overindulge, trying to keep you distracted, trying to keep you from thinking clearly, trying to keep you from moving forward, trying to keep you from building off of your projects, or your dreams, your ideas, your aspirations. That's how. Making sure that they're always there to keep you overindulging, distracted, so you won't listen to your guardian angels and ancestors. You'll let your guard down. And you'll say to yourself, oh, it's cool. We're all having a good time. But the vibe started to change. After so long, this shit is getting boring. Why the hell is we constantly doing this shit in routine like we're in Pleasantville or something? Yeah. It started to dawn on them. Oh, that's what the vision was, that this person was going to do magic. Oh, that's what the vision was, that this person was trying to attach themselves to my energy. And I wasn't supposed to stay in that situation that long. I was supposed to get in and get out of there. I was supposed to learn that lesson and get up out of there. If I did take anything, I was supposed to take what I could learn from that situation and move forward. I wasn't supposed to stay. And they knew that you wasn't supposed to stay. So they had to do a ritual to make you stay. What could I do? Let's do a distraction spell. And they learned that from somebody. So you couldn't leave. You'll always be attached to them. Some type of sex spell. Sex ritual or something. Yep. You caught something. They caught whatever. Caught something. That didn't look right. That looked like spell work. Oh, hell no. You told them. Or they was told. They didn't think it was real. They believe it's real now. This person that they got caught up with is psychic. It's very mentally challenged is crazy. You know, not the crazy like fun. Crazy like you need to be taking your meds and not doing that. You know. What's good? What's good? So the first card, the sun. So everything we talked about is definitely yes. Eye openers. The sun has risen, has exposed the darkness. You know, the truth pertaining to the situation because you think that, I guess, lichens, vampires, these titles, let's say that, are like the movies. Nah, it's the feeling behind the movies. The feelings behind the movies. We also have the Four of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Fool, the Nine of Wands, the Chariot, the Two of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. All of this is in reverse. It just looks like somebody that denied healing, rejected healing, is what it's giving. It's like being told something but not being a believer. It's like that last house on the left got monsters in it, and they said, whatever. And then they one of those victims that actually is giving people up under the stairs. And Fool survived, but I can't remember the other character's name that convinced Fool to go inside that house when he had already said, like, we need to get the hell up out of here. He kept saying that we need to get out of here, we need to get out of here. And the only person that survived was Fool. So, yeah, it's giving me people under the stairs. And you got the hell up out of there. You did what you was supposed to do. Yeah, you did what you was supposed to do. You told what you was supposed to tell, like God told you to tell it. They didn't listen. They needed to actually go through it to actually know. And that's what's going on in the background. With the gig is up, the game is up. And they got who they wanted. Anything else? Page of Swords come out, so you know, spying, communication and thinking, gossiping, networking, text messages and stuff like that or whatever is significant. Uh, Nine of Cups, Queen of Swords, Temperance, Page of Cups, Justice, Three of Pentacles, the World, Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and the High Priestess is giving me like a preview. Like we just gave a whole conversation preview about what's going on in the background. All them cards coming out like that. The conflict. And really just kind of putting a damper on it or whatnot because it's horrible out here. It's horrible. It's horrible over there. It's all bad. I don't know. We got the Empress and the Page of Pentacles here. Something about an offer from the past. So it's giving like you offered something from the past they didn't want it. They didn't see it as legit. Okay. I guess. Cancer man. Um, we also have a flashy with Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces energy. So Cancer man, a traditional, kind, nurturing, family mood, home, loyal, and secretive. Okay. So whatever that's about with the Cancer man, guess we can pull on it. Cancer man. Three of Pentacles. I don't know. The Three of Pentacles, other card just came out, and I'll see what it is. But the Three of Pentacles, I was reading the Three of Pentacles as I should. But it just seems like somebody trying to go in and get information or whatever, like going back to whatever ritual or spell that they done. It's giving that type of vibe, like going to somebody to try to get that off of them. Ten of, uh, Ten of Cups in reverse. What about this? Yeah, the Hangman comes out in reverse, so seeing things from two perspectives. It's like both situations. Like somebody trying to get something off of them from them trying to tie themselves to a situation or got tied to a situation. Maybe they was hating on you or sending hate towards you, but in the midst of them sending hate towards you, got tied in another situation. And in that situation that they got tied into was a curse motherfucker or some shit. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. You know, that's like a third party situationship. It gives that type of energy. It gives narcissistic energy. So it's like, you know, trashing you out, making you look bad or trying to make you look bad, but then getting in another situation and gassing that situation, and then that situation end up turning sour because it end up being a demonic energy or whatnot. So what they wish and hope you end up happening to them in a whole nother situation. So they wanted bad things to happen to you. Those same bad things that they wanted to happen to you happen to them in another relationship without them even knowing. Yep, the Two of Swords comes out, the Seven of Swords comes out, and the Death card comes out. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. They wanted you to be in a bad way, for you not to be able, all your situations to die out. Seven, that's eight, nine. Yep, for you to constantly be going through the dark night of the soul. They asses is going through the dark night of the soul in a horrible ass commitment situationship. The tables have turned with the Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords came as well, communicating this. This is the news. Yeah. Queen of Swords and the Five of Wands and the King of Swords. This is conflict or what. Like everything that they done to divine beings is happening to them. Everything that they plan to do to divine beings is what's happening to them. Five of Cups, they sad. Ten of Pentacles, they double sad because they don't get none of their money. And the Queen of Cups is here. Somebody that tried to make you look like you was emotionally manipulative or draining or demurring is what I'm hearing. And that's not true. Somebody is sad because they can't get this divine wealth, that they are in a karmic low vibing situation shit. But this is what they wanted for you. They wanted you to be sad. They're sad. They wanted you to be in lack. They're in lack. They wanted you to be insecure. They're insecure. They wanted you to be a monster. They are the monster. It was a lot of burdens. They done overdone things. They done overexalted themselves. The gig is up. Nobody is convinced. Everybody sees them for what they are. They wanted you to look like a low viber. Everybody sees them as a low viber. You know, a waste. They wanted you to waste your time and waste. Everybody is looking at them like a waste. They've been sucked dry in this damn situationship. They was trying to suck you dry. Yeah. Imagine that. Hoping that something bad happens to you and the bad things happen to them. Trying to make you mad and made themselves mad. They didn't want people to see this. They didn't want you to be able to see this. They didn't want you to be able to remember these things, so then that way you would be able to communicate them clearly. They were trying to make you soulless, like heartless or whatnot. They were trying to drain your goodness, drain your heart through sex or something like that, or passion, ideas, drive, intuition. Yeah. I'm hearing like speaking things over your life that are not true in hopes that you'll get sick and be the bad looking one or some shit like that. But they the sick ones. You know, they speak sickness over you. Betraying. It's just giving like somebody like gossiping and saying like lies. Like I try so hard to make everything right for them, but you know behind the scenes they just slither like a snake. They slither. Avad never lies. The gig is up. You can say whatever you want to out your mouth, but what that vibe look like, shit, what the soul look like, how it make me feel. You know, it feel funny, then you something going on inside of you. Ain't no more hiding. A lot of burdens for these people. They can't twist and turn and shut the thing off now. Like the magic has made them more exposed. It makes them worse. They're better off not doing anything. They can't mess with free will anymore. They can't manipulate free will no more. It's like they call on a demon and the demon go right back with them. Oh, it's waiting to give you your karma. And that's what they sitting in. Okay. This is our hood conversation. We're talking about gig is up. Okay. Just trying to make sure. I think some cards might have turned over. I'm not sure. Okay. This Ten of Pentacles that we started out with. They don't get none of that money. And judgment on their heads for that shit too. Trying to steal. Two of Cups came out in reverse. And the Five of Pentacles is here in reverse. Eight of Cups is in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse. And the Five of Wands in reverse. It's giving like all the tactics that they tried over and over. Fives out here. Five of Wands, Five of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. Paired with the Eight of Cups in reverse with the Two of Cups. 8, 9, 10. That'll be the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. So on both sides. It could be like two sides, two different sides of family or whatnot. That done this. Or it was entwined, twist, or whatever. Like, this person that did real spells. It could have been a whole bunch of them. It could have been a group of them or whatever. It could have been a whole, like, witch coven or some shit. Church witch coven or some shit. Whatever. And they all grouped up to come after you. You and other divine beings. Yep. And the gig is up. You know what I'm saying? They look like evildoers. And you just keep talking about it. You just keep on living. You just keep on doing you. You keep on doing your niche or whatnot. And it's exposing them just because you're doing you. While they too busy over here trying to blame you or whatnot. You're simply living. That's what I'm saying. So, it's the vibe that I'm getting. And they just look fucking horrible. You're horrible. They look horrible. Okay. You have the Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Oh, I wish I could just shut you up or keep you from speaking the truth. But, you know, ain't no way that can stop you from speaking the truth. The Eight of Swords here. The Queen of Wands here. Injustice is here. Oh, there ain't no way we can stop you because it's facts. Everything you're saying is facts. You got the Fool here, too. Taking a chance. Oh, I'm getting like the Fool to try to keep you from jumping into the waters. Trying to convince you that God wasn't going to catch you. Don't go over there to the waters. Don't go to that cliff or whatnot. Or whatever. God ain't going to catch you, God, because they never done it. So if they kept you scared or afraid to move forward or speak it or jump into those waters or whatnot, you would never know what you know now. But you jumped in those waters any damn way. Yes, you did. Two of Swords is here, yeah. And the Knight of Cups paired with it. So it's like coming back with the whole arm of God. They thought you was going to jump that cliff and God wasn't going to catch you. God caught you. Came back with the whole armor. All right, y'all. Peace. I'm outie.